In this video, we're going to do an updated video around the Kelle guides for your consumer KW agent website. Let's do that again. In this video, we're going to show you an updated version of the Kelle guide. In this updated video, we're going to show you the Kelle guide and the best tips and tricks and practices when you're using it. So the first thing is to get your sites all set up is we're going to come into Command and we're going to come down to the Sites button and the applet here, and we're going to go to Agent Site Pages in the center. If you've done the Kelle guide, you will see this section here with a preview of your site and the different pages you have. If you have not done it yet and this section is blank, simply scroll down and click this Learn More with Kelle guide in the lower left-hand corner. So I'm going to click on that and take you through the guide and share with you what we've discovered as we've been teaching this to hundreds of agents the past couple weeks. So this is the Kelle guide. It's basically a wizard to get you started with your website. We're going to choose our subdomain, we're going to pick our theme and styling, and then we're going to do some page creations to get it started. So we're going to click Get Started. This, if you already have claimed your domain like I have, this is already locked and it will say claim domain will be grayed out. If you already have a web address from Playstore because you had it before, which is usually your name or your username .kw.com, that will go here. In the event you own your own domain name like I do, jtmfl.com, when this comes out on the 22nd, I'll be able to go in there and forward it to this web address here. So that'll be coming later if you own your own website name. This is you choosing a subdomain on the KW website. So if you need to choose a different one, you would just type it in here and claim it. Here's the requirements, and it will tell you if it's available or not. Now, this is a preview on the left of what my site is starting to look like. So I'm going to come here to Marketing Profile. Now, this is where we're seeing more and more agents get stuck. So I'm going to give you the tips and tricks while we're here as well. And I've got a slide that will show you what things can happen here. So if you've done your marketing profile in settings under Command, this should already be there. You already should have your marketing profile mostly filled in. So this stuff is already filled in for my marketing profile. And then these are the two new sections. So if you're not a team and never filled out the team box, this box will be blank for individual agents. So your business name would be your name, comma, realtor with, and then Keller Williams Realty, whatever your market center name is. That would be a great way to have your business name. How are you presenting it to the world as your business entity? So that's why it's required. So I've got the J team with Keller Williams Realty Professionals because that's how I'm doing it for my team. You would have your business name. So I would have had Jay Cermak, comma, realtor with Keller Williams Realty Professionals if I was an individual. Your professional job title, this could be whatever you want. Real estate consultant, realtor of the gods. It's your choice to say, hey, what is your professional job title? So I like the term real estate consultant and I put that there. It already had my email address, office number and phone number came over from the profile. I have seen some people where they had a dot or a dash here and it caused the system to freeze up when they went to the next screen. So this is just a tip to make sure it's just the numbers. The system is going to automatically add the dashes for you on the website. You want to make sure there is something here for biography. So I also noticed we had a lot of struggle where agents had this blank and it wouldn't let them hit the next button. So just make sure you have a biography. If you aren't sure what to put in there yet, this to me is kind of a mini elevator pitch. Who are you? What do you represent? And how do I tell you in a few sentences what I do? Your license number, this could be letters, dashes, characters, that's fine. And then you want a legal footer. So check with your local state laws. Your market center should have any rules. I know in certain areas we're required to add more compliance and legal footers on every page. So they've also added a section here to put a title of that page and then add a link, and you can add multiple links. That way you can have a legal disclosure that you need for certain state requirements. In Florida, I do not have anything extra, and I just used Keller Williams' legal disclosure at the bottom of their website. Imagery. So now we get to the image side. So here's my photos and my doing business as logo for my market center and my team logo. I've seen if an agent gets stuck and everything else here is filled in correctly, you've got your titles and stuff there, you've got your biography, everything with the red asterisk next to it is correctly filled out. There's nothing in the word title here. I saw agents put realtor there and leave the blank empty. That caused an issue, so just keep this empty if you're not going to put a link. And then in that case, you would just switch out your profile. So I'm finding if you use the built-in tool to crop your photo, that sometimes will not let you go to the next screen. So in that situation, just upload the photo again. Use the tool to crop your photo into a square. So I'm finding this more common with anybody whose photo was not a square when they uploaded it, and it might be like a 4:3 ratio or something like that. So just switch out the photo, and that should let you click the next section. Social media, this is not required. Here are the links you would put in, and then the link to your mobile app, which you can get off your mobile app. If you open your mobile app and it has your name at the bottom and branded to you, simply click the share button and either text it to yourself or email, and in that text, you don't have to send it to anybody, has the URL for your website, your mobile app. It'll be the same as everybody for this part, and the last part is the code that's unique to you. And also be careful, mine's a 2I3, not 213. So if you want to, email it to yourself and copy and paste it here. So that is the first section, choosing our subdomain, and then filling out our marketing profile, and we're going to click Save and Continue. Now we move on to Style 2, Style and Theme. Now, it's not a huge selection right now because this is actually the consumer app in a web format. So you're going to see a similar look everybody's going to have because we want continuity going between the mobile app when it comes out and our website. So there's not a lot of customization here. Your biggest customization will be these images, which we'll get to in a second. So you have an option of the KW Red theme or the KW Dark theme. This is literally the difference. Red KW here or dark KW there. Whichever one works better for your branding. Maybe I'll choose the dark theme this time. So to show that it'll only be the links, logos, buttons, and labels. So that's what's going to be the red part here. And that's what your choices are for now. We will give you some more in the future. Again, this is the continuity with our consumer app. You do have the option to change the homepage text. So all of yours is going to say Find Your Dream Home. I can change this to with a J. I can say Find Your Dream South Florida Home. Whatever you want to put there, it's your choice. I actually am good with Find Your Dream Home. Then you're going to see what we call a hero image. So this image is really where the customization comes in. So the home page of your website is going to have your name, your logos, your information to search right here on the home screen. And then these images in the background behind the search bar are going to rotate. So I've got these 5. So if this looks like a photo of a home in your area, you can keep it. If this looks like one that you can use, and then I've got my own that I've already uploaded. So I've got those there. So I was okay with some of these. This one I'm good with because it's kind of general and I'm in South Florida. That could be South Florida. However, if you want to upload your own, here are the tips and tricks. You have to delete them first before you upload. So I've already added some images. I'm going to delete these 2. You can see here I've uploaded some from Florida. Here's the other tip. Do not steal from the internet, people. Go buy an image or take an image yourself. So these 3 are images that I purchased from a website that lets you get stock images. So I went to shutterstock.com as one example. There's thousands of websites out there. If you're a real estate professional, a lot of the local area photographers or drone people have aerial shots and videos that you can use. The website has houses all over it, so I don't think this needs to be just a giant picture of a house. My advice is pick a couple variety photos that showcase either the neighborhoods that you work, maybe the location. If you're in a beautiful destination like I am here in South Florida, highlight the area, sell the lifestyle, right? So you get up to 5 images here, and I'll show you how you can upload one. I've already done these 3, so I'm going to go pick one of my other ones here. So I've done those 3, and I'm going to pick my intercoastal one. You can crop this, so I did fine. I had a little more success if I shrunk it a little bit. So I'm going to do that. Set image. It takes a second to upload, and then I've got that one. In the event you want to make sure it's the right size, they're recommending a giant 1200 by 1200 square. And in my testing of it, I found if I cropped it a little bit, it fits better. So this is now the preview of that one I just uploaded, which is great for our intercoastal. And I'm going to upload a second one here. So you do not have to do this today. Start thinking about what would you do to customize this beginning website to change it and have it be more of your lifestyle. And then this is the big one I use on my social media marketing and campaigns. So I'm going to go ahead and shrink down some of the sky because I really want to showcase the ocean. Upload that image, and now I've got 5 images. And the cool thing is it's going to automatically do a slideshow for us. So you don't have to worry about it transitioning. It's going to go do the 5, and you'll be able to preview what it's going to look like. And when I go to my site, it's going to automatically go between these images. That looks beautiful. So that's it for theme. It's either the red where the links and the KW is red, or the dark where the links and the red, the KW is dark. So I'm going to leave it with the red, and I've got my 5 images. So we save and continue. Then we get to step 3, which is all about your website. So this is something that odds are you haven't really thought out what you want this page to be. So I'll share with you some best practices that I've already come across now teaching this. So you start off with navigation. You are going to get 3 pages automatically for you. One, they're thinking is a company profile, which would really be about your team, or it could be about Keller Williams, where you can say, here's the company I represent. So that was the intention of this About Us page. So this is the little link, About Us. The navigation right now says company profile, and it will change to whatever you call this page. So these are the 3 pages we're going to get: an About Us, About Me, and a contact page. So first thing is we start with search engine optimization. Now this is something that might be new for a lot of you. It's SEO. You could have heard the term before. It just means what does Google need to rank this or any of the search engines to show me what is the page title and what is our SEO description. Here is the best way to know what that looks like. I'm going to come up top and I'm going to do a new tab. I'm going to go to Google and I'm going to look up South Florida real estate. All I'm showing you here is if I were to Google anything, this here is what they call the page title. So this should be what is this page about, and that's what's going to show up on Google or any of these sites in the blue. Then below where it says SEO description, this is going to be what is the description that shows up here. There could be a date and timestamp. There could be housing market 2020. See how it's highlighting some keywords. That's an example of what we're talking about. So in this case, you do not need to be an expert at it. The advice I've been taught over the years and learned from is it should be what is the page about, and then it would be your name or your team name with your real estate company. That way, every page has what it's about, my team name or my name, and my company in it. So that way if people Google any of those 3 things, they can find it. So I'm going to keep it here for now and just say the J team with Keller Williams Realty Professionals, because that's what I'm going to have this be for my business page About Us. I could just make it about the J team FL with Keller Williams. I'm going to leave the slug alone. Don't change this. I found with the wizard it may cause issues. So leave that part there for now. It is your ability eventually to change that as well. SEO description. So these are some great tips I learned from Lori Ballin. She does a lot with Google SEO over the years. There's other people who've given recommendations. And this should be a description about what is this page about. So back in a couple years ago, we did a lot of what we had to do with keyword stuffing. Like I would say waterfront homes and Fort Lauderdale and real estate. And I put a bunch of keywords here. As you can imagine, that doesn't look very great here. So Google doesn't need you to do that anymore. They just want to be a description about what is this page about. So the tip I learned was whatever your topic is. So in this case, it's learn more about the J team with Keller Williams Realty Professionals. And I put in here serving all of your South Florida needs. You can say it's serving the neighborhood you work in. Whatever your little tag and issue is, that would be a good suggestion for that. I also got the tip from Lori that what if I put my phone number at the beginning? Because that would mean if anyone was searching for me, they would see my phone number here, and then they would see my description right after, which would be a great way for someone to Google me ever, find my number quickly. That's just a tip she shared. I can't say it's perfect or that's right. That's just something I learned and I'm sharing it with you. So this is just your ability to say what's here. If you aren't sure what to put there for now, just put your name to start and you can always come back later. So this is what they're looking for. And Google now, by the way, when it comes to keywords, just looks at your stuff on the page. So their AI, artificial intelligence, is just going to look at the website and find those words that you typed, and it will automatically identify the keywords. You do not have to stuff keywords and say the word real estate 600 times on your page anymore. So that is what an SEO, search engine optimization, is for this section. You're going to have that on each page. So then I'm going to come to content. Now this one is a little interesting because you're going to start off with a page header. So I could say about the J team with Kelle Realty Professionals, or I could just leave it as my team name or your real estate name. You do have an image here. Your image is going to start off with an image of a downtown. That may work for you. You also can change it to something else. So I'm going to say upload here, and the photo I like using the most would be this one. So I'm going to pop in that photo, and I'm going to make sure, not going to go too crazy, crop out the crane. I want more ocean. Set image, and this is just an example of an image that I'm using. So whenever you do a photo in the system now, they've built in this crop tool. So there we go. I've got a little area. This could be your office. I was thinking if this page is about your team or your business, maybe a great idea would be, do you have a beautiful photo of a listing and your sign out front? Because this is just basically a header image that you can use and put whatever you want there. Then your intro paragraph. So if it's about my team, I actually just copy this from my marketing profile. Like, what are you committed to? What are your beliefs? What do you stand for? So this is my example of what I did, that we're committed to helping buyers and sellers with the highest level of integrity and honesty. We take a consultative approach to help guide buyers and sellers by listening to their needs and wants in order to find them the perfect property. It's just something I came up with. You can literally use this page to put whatever you want here. This just means this is a image. This is the banner. You cannot change the color of that gray box. I've had the people ask that. This is the intro paragraph, and then you're going to get two sections, a section 1 here and a section 2 here, which is going to include a title and or a headline and a paragraph, and then you're going to have an image. This is also going to do one and have the image on the opposite side. So I've already changed mine, and this may be a good suggestion if you want to use it. So I did our beliefs, and I used the belief system from Kelle Williams because it's a great value proposition, and it's something I truly do believe in. So I have our beliefs. Maybe I'll put in here dash Y for C2Ts. Perfect. So that way they can go, what does that mean? And I literally copied this part from KDB.com. Now here's the thing. It is in this paragraph form, and you're going to try to mess with the font and format to have spaces and do all that stuff. This paragraph box is just going to make it one paragraph. So just type in what you need this to be or copy and paste it in. I'm okay with it being in paragraph form. I wanted some text here. And here's a beautiful image as well from the website that I was able to put on here. Upload an image of that. If you have the belief system, we've got tons of photos for that out there. Section 2, I decided to use it maybe for services, right? Or maybe I could say services and areas, you know, or I could say services and neighborhoods. I put in here, what do? Residential real estate, water, luxury, commercial, and more, right? And then serving the neighborhoods of, which just an example. This literally is just a box to put whatever you want the headline to be, which will be in the dark gray. Whatever you want your paragraph to be, which will be here. Notice again, it doesn't care about any spacing here. It's just going to put it together as one giant paragraph. And then I use this to upload a square image. And I went ahead and used one of the local area shots I had. If you like the images that are there, you could keep them. If you want to change them, that's where you change it. Then you've got your footer title and footer paragraph. So this one I thought maybe I'll just use my tagline. I like saying, hey, we're always putting you first. Just something that I believe in. And then footer paragraph. So here's the simple reality. This is literally a line of text that's going to be in blue. And then this is a paragraph below it of whatever you want to have. So it's, again, something for a tagline, maybe a mission statement. You can put the office address if you want to. It's literally just 2 areas of text for you to do. Everything else came from my marketing profile before. So that would be the first page. So then we're going to go continue, and this will take you to your About You page. Now this one I did the same thing I did before. This time I said about, this time it's about me. So Jay Cermak, Realtor with the J Team at Keller Williams Realty Professionals. That way, if anyone Googled me by my name, they might find this page. If they Google my team name, they can find this page. And if they Google Keller Williams Realty, they could find this page. SEO, I did the same thing. I popped my phone number. This page is about Jay Cermak, Realtor with the J Team. I'm going to include in here, learn more about Jay Cermak, Realtor with the J Team, proudly serving South Florida real estate. Again, there's tons of articles on SEO if you want to learn more. For most of us, what do you want to have show up if anybody ever Googles you? When it comes to the content, the simple page starts with the word about me or about something. So I changed it to say about my name, and I could take out Realtor there because technically my title's right below. Real estate consultant at the J Team. Bio title, that's just the header here. So I have it just say about Jay. And then I put in my information about me. Been in real estate since 2010. My team is working on this, and added all that information in. This title just said contact us, contact me. I just changed it to say contact the team, and I put in our phone number and our email address. Notice it instantly added that dash for me. So that is the About Me section. And the last one is just a contact us form. So this does the same thing with search engine optimization. I said contact the team with the KW company. I put the SEO with our phone number, the J Team here serving South Florida. So that way I'm tying in those words, and inside of here it says the same words there as well. So this is the SEO part, and here's the content part. I changed it to say contact the J Team, and I put a little paragraph about us. We're here to help with your residential real estate needs. We look forward to working to you. Anything else you want to put? Message hint, this is already filled in for me. What do you want to suggest that they ask you when they send a message? So they already asked, are you looking to buy or sell? What's your time frame? Where are you searching? And what is your budget? If you want to add something here, you can go ahead and add a question. It's just kind of a hint. And then again, phone number and email address. When I click save and continue, ta-da, you are done. So this is going to launch. I know the wizard says October 1st, October 22nd. This is now completed, and you can go and learn more about the sites, go to the site settings, and create more sites. So I'm going to click the X here. This was more in depth of a video. If you need the shorter video for the Kelle guide, you can find that also on YouTube. And now when I come to agent sites, now you're going to see the 3 pages. Yes, mine are duplicated. Yours should not be. Here are the 3. And I can also preview my site. So this is exciting. I recommend you open it in a new tab. It will take you out of command if you click on it. So this is now going to be my consumer site. And it's telling me right here, your new site will launch October 22nd. This is a preview. Preview it, play with it. Here's the slide transitions. I think this looks great on my desktop at least. And I'm looking at these photos going, wow, that looks like a really nice site. I've got my team logo here. And these are where my pages are. So you'll see about the team, about me, and a contact us form. Down below, interested to talk, there's my name, logo, license number, phone number, email address, and all the information that I put in my marketing profile. I can go between my pages. So if I want to learn about the team, I click here, and this will load our team page that I created. So there's our team header, our philosophy. Here's some of my images, our beliefs, putting you first. And then there's the one about me, about Jay. And then there's one about contact us. These are just the beginning and starting points. Now here's the exciting thing. Test this out. Go play with it. See what the site's like. So you can type in an area, school district, zip code. I can say current location and use my phone, the computer's GPS to find the neighborhoods and searches nearby and go explore what this site is like. This is the new consumer site that you're going to provide them. It's your agent site. Anybody who clicks anything here, if I wanted to save something, it's going to say, hey, sign up for an account. And this will capture a lead into your system and give them that one-to-one relationship. They can also sign up for an account and log in. So again, don't share this link with the public. It's not live. This is a demo. And your new sites are going to launch on October 22nd, and that's when you can share it with more. So come in here, play around. Maybe I'm looking for a house. maybe a specific price range of under 500, 525, and I'll keep it between 350. So then I could do a better search here, looking what's for sale. How about active? I can even sort by price and change my searches there. I could draw a map if I need to, play around, explore what the site can do. This is now your preview. And if you need to edit an individual page, like, hey, I want to go back to that About Us page and edit that information or add more, click here on the three dots, click on Edit. This will take you to the editor. So here's a preview of my site on the left. On the right-hand side, I have this configure widgets. If it says if you're happy, you can tailor it. Click here. I'm going to click widgets. This is what you have to click on to configure the widget. So here's that headline, here's that text, here's the image. There's section 1, here's section 2. So if you needed to make any changes, you can just do it here. Save and apply, save changes, and yes, you want to publish it. So that's how you can edit an individual page. If you come back to the Kelle guide, just to let you know, some stuff will be kept there, and sometimes you might have to re-enter something or re-upload an image. That is our in-depth view of any issues you may have with the Kelle guide, setting up your agent sites. We're so excited to see the next frontier of what these sites look like. I can't wait to see what you did to customize your site. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. Leave me a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And as always, follow me on KDB Connect or follow me on YouTube today.